So, what are tags? Tags are the keywords which basically define how web browser will format and display the content. So, these are basic tags. First is our HTML tag, which is parent tag. All the code is embedded within this tag. Then is our head tag, which provides general information about the document. Next is title tag, which is for giving title to our web page. And then comes our body tag, which defines the body of our web page. Let's talk about headings tag now. So there are 6 type of headings in HTML, H1 to H6, where H1 is the largest heading and H6 is the smallest heading. So let's see it practically so that you can understand the difference between them. In VS Code, we'll create one file naming it as index.html, initializing with our basic tags, that is HTML head, title, body. So first tag will be HTML, inside which there will be head tag, inside which there will be title tag, and outside head tag there will be body tag. So these are basic tags. Now let me take H1 to H6 headings so that you can understand the difference between them. So these are 6 type of headings. Now we'll open this in live server with go live option available here. So these are 6 type of heading. As you can see, heading 1 is the largest and heading 6 is the smallest. Moving forward to container tags, there are many container tags. Some of them are div tag, which is division tag, used to make divisions in the document. Next comes span tag. Span is a container for inline content. And next is p tag, which is for paragraph. Text formatting are used to style the text. There are many text formatting tags. Some of them are bold, strong, italic, emphasize, subscript, superscript. All these tags will be explained practically. There are lot of tags in HTML, so this is the sheet of all the tags in HTML. Now let's see working of all the tags. So we'll start with container tag, which is div. It divides the document. It is a block which divides the document. Span is an inline element which does not block entire space. Let's take p tag, which is for paragraph. So I am pasting some paragraph inside this tag. So these are some of the container tags. Now we'll do text formatting. So we'll use b tag for bolding out the text. So I am gonna bold out Elon Musk. And then we'll use strong tag, which is for marking important text. Bold and strong are similar. Similarly, italic and emphasize are also similar. As you can see, Elon Musk and the investor both are bolded and strong. Now we'll use I tag for italic and EM tag for emphasize. So co-founder will be italic, which is going to look similar. So here is our proprietor and co-founder. Let's make founder as subscript. So we'll use sub tag and superscript for company. So company is superscript and founder is subscript. CSS selectors are used to select the content you want to style. There are several different types of selectors in CSS, such as CSS element selector, ID selector, class selector, universal selector, and group selector. Let me show you use of all these selectors. Let's give internal CSS. So what we'll do is we'll take style tag inside head tag. Let me show you element selector. So I want my paragraph to be displayed in blue color. So I will select element P. We'll open and close curly braces and inside it we'll write color blue. And then we'll save it by pressing Ctrl plus S. Let's check it in live server. As you can see, our paragraph has now been changed to blue color. So this is called element selector, where we select the elements like p tag, h1, etc. Before moving on to class and ID selector, let me tell you what is class and ID. Class is used to define a group of HTML elements in order to apply unique styling through CSS. We can take multiple classes of same name, but ID is used to select only one element, so it should be unique. Next is ID selector. So we'll take one ID inside div, naming it as dv. Now for selecting ID in CSS, we use hashtag ID name. Then open and close curly braces for writing our code inside. Now I want my div to be in center. So I will type text align center, will save it and check it in live server. So our div came into center now. Moving forward to class selector. In H3 we'll take class as head. So to select class we use full stop and the class name. Let me increase font size of H3 by 200 pixels. So I will type font size equals 200 pixels. So our H3 has a font size of 200 pixels. Let's check out class selector with specific element. Inside H1 tag I will take class as center. Now we'll take one more p tag and give it class as center. Now I want my p tag, which has a class of center, to be in brown color. So I will select element p dot center, which will give color to only p tag and not h1 tag. So our paragraph with center class has changed to brown color, which is called specific class select. Now let me comment out this all CSS to show universal selector. Universal selector is used to style whole page with same CSS. So for universal selector we use asterisk. Now I want my whole page content to be in green color. So I will type color : green. So our entire page content has been changed to green color. For commenting I am using shortcut Ctrl+/. Let's see group selectors. Now if I want my elements P, H1, H5 to be in yellow green color, so what I will do is I will select that element and put comma in between them, like P, H1, H5, and then I will give color as yellow green. So these are called group selectors. So our P, H1 and H5 has now been changed to green yellow color. So these are some of the CSS selectors. So in this video we have discussed what is tags, types of tags like basic tags, headings, container tags, text formatting tags. Then we headed on to CSS selectors, where we saw different types of CSS selectors, where I also explained about ID and class. We also saw the shortcut for commenting the code, which was Ctrl+/. And don't forget, we use full stop for selecting while styling and hash for selecting ID. Asterisk for universal select. Thank you.